The following program is presented by Bright Star Credit Union and Reconnect Lenses.
Hi, I'm Coco.
I'm Jackie.
And I'm Sarah.
And we're from NSU University School, and this is our short film, The Snowball Effect. Hope you enjoy.
Shortcuts. Short
film.
You turned in an incomplete assignment.
I'm just a chill girl.
Why would you turn in
I'm just a chill girl. I'll never be happy.
Were you even paying
You're
attention?
such a burden. Just a chill girl. You're so
Enough
lazy.
procrastinating. Get it done.
You're lazy. You're stupid.
This is incomplete.
You're dumb.
Get this done now.
You're never gonna get this done. You're a failure.
What are you doing? Get this done
You're
now.
Why even bother trying?
What are you doing?
You're stupid.
You're lazy.
I'm never gonna get this done. Everything
This is
is my
wrong.
fault. I'm not.
You're
never
failure.
good enough.
Lazy.
Always mess everything up.
You
always mess everything up.
I'm just a chill girl.
Hallie? Hallie, what's going on? Are you okay?
I'm just really overwhelmed.
It's just a simple question. What is your interpretation of a snowball effect?
My anxiety.
It'll work. Write that down. It's good. It's good.
Hi, I'm Caitlin Lackner. I go to Pompano Beach High School. This is my public service announcement for the Premier Film Festival. It is entitled Reconnect With You.
Shortcuts. Documentary.
Hi, I'm Gustavo Sorrilla from Cypress Bay High School, and this is my basketball PSA titled Together We Are More. We wanted to show the power of teamwork and working together. Hope you enjoy.
Shortcuts. Short
Film.
Dude, I told you to pass the ball. Next time, we'll get him.
You know what? Round 2.
Hi, I'm Leon D'Alessandro from Drivers School of the Arts. This is my film, You Bleed Like Me.
Shortcuts. Short
Film.
I just can't do this anymore. This work we do, it's pointless. No, stop. You used me.
You feel it too, right? That quiet. That's the kind that ain't safe. Ain't no way Austin just sitting still. We've been holding court all day, watching and waiting and nothing. Feels like a setup, don't it? Or maybe he feels like he don't gotta do nothing. Maybe he feels like he already won.
I don't want to do this anymore, Sav.
Then don't. But tell me this. What you gonna tell your cousin? When you see him next, when he's gonna ask you why Austin's still walking around laughing, what you gonna say? I'm going home, Mo.
But hey, Sav. You know, I'm gonna do it tomorrow. Where is he gonna be at? 21st Street. Okay, got it.
He should be here by now. Are you gonna be able to do this?
Yeah.
Okay, well, how are you gonna deal with him?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
I just can't do this anymore. This work we do, it's pointless.
No, stop.
You used me. Don't call, don't text, don't reach out, nothing.
I'm sorry. No, please, I understand, but I need you. Please.
everyone, I'm Maddie Matigi from West Broward, and this is my feature package called Bonjour Bakery. Hope you enjoy.
Shortcuts. Documentary.
Entonces yo lo que pensaba era, yo estaría dispuesta, ponte que yo no consiga nada.
Daniel Torrealba y trabajo aquí en Bonjour Bakery. Me gusta hablar con los clientes, cada día aprendo más y bueno, así vamos. A la comunidad le ayuda que si con las comidas, los ayudamos a conseguir sus cakes, lo que desean, con la comida de aquí, que es totalmente francés, y bueno, hacemos nuestro mejor esfuerzo. Entre amigos, entre familia y amigos, poco a poco vienen llegando los clientes, se nos van uniendo más a la familia de Bonjour Bakery y nos van ayudando a establecernos mucho más aquí. Me hace sentir bien, justamente cuando me toca en el área de café, que hacemos los diseños, que si los corazones, los triple corazón, y uno ve la felicidad de los clientes cuando toman las fotos, ya es mucho mejor. Yo recomendaría a las personas para que vengan a probar que sí, las cosas francesas, tipo los postres, los pasteles, las cosas exquisitas que vendemos aquí son muy buenas, la verdad. Las recomiendo 100%. Aquí uno aprende cosas nuevas, te pueden ayudar para el futuro o para el presente también.
Hi, my name is Samuel Perez, and along with my teammates Daniela Safon and Philip Dumoulin, we made this PSA called Think Before You Click. Hope you enjoy.
Public service announcement.
Hi, my name is Luciana Arce. I'm the creator of the short documentary Capture the Moment. I made this documentary for Viber TV's documentary showcase, and I basically just wanted to capture 3 people's perspectives on what it is to document and capture moments and memories. Hope you enjoy.
Shortcuts. Documentary.
¿Cómo fue?
What is capturing the moment? Some people could say it's a way to remember. A way to reminisce on what occurs in one's daily life. The happy moments, the peaceful, or even the moments you might not want to remember. Taking these events of our lives is what has guided and led us to the foundation of what one's life becomes.
I think the videos that I go back the most are the ones from the birth of my kids. And I would love to have the memory of the video of my wedding also so accessible, because that I do not have on my phone or on my computer. I have it on a CD, because at the time that I got married, the technology wasn't available. But right now it's most of the birth of my kids. It's something I love to relive. So we moved from Lima to Miami in May of last year, so it's pretty recent. And looking at our memories from Lima, our pictures, our videos, it helps us feel the people that we left behind and the places that we left behind close. And it helps to move forward. It helps us to have the strength to move forward, knowing that we have all those people there that love us and think of us, and we also love them and think of them. I go back to the pictures I take a lot of times. I still go back to pictures and videos of my kids from when they were little. I sometimes print the pictures. I have the photo albums. It's something I hold very close to my heart.
Capturing the moment is, when I'm with my family on special events or in nature. My personal connection is that I have always wanted to capture every moment that I'm with my family. They always make fun of me because I'm always with a camera. And I like to capture moments with them that I know it's not gonna happen again, like if we're in a party or special gathering. It's very important and unfortunate to have many years of history, that I can go back and reminisce when they were small and get nostalgic. For instance, Ethan is an athlete, so I've been able to capture him since he started the program in basketball when he was 2 years old, and now he's 16. At the Doral Everglades Park, one of my photos there display, and it was a picture that I took exercising at the park, and I took it with my iPhone, and it's there display in nature. And also I was with family, and Coral Gables did the Umbrella Sky project, and they also reached out to me and chose my picture to do a poster for the city mayor there, to honor him for that special project that he did for the city.
To me, capturing the moment is mostly just having things to remind you of that moment and being able to look back on. Capturing the moment is taking pictures, is documenting videos. It's somehow being able to take away from that moment something that you can carry with you after to remind you of that. Moving from Lima was super hard because I've lived there my whole life, and coming back, especially after being away for such a long time, I was back in December, it was super hard for me, but I realized it made it much easier because of all that media that I had collected from when I was there, from before I moved. It was way easier for me to reconnect with that, knowing what it was like. But all of that aside, I have definitely built more of a life for myself here, and I've made some amazing friends. I've built amazing relationships. I make sure to always kind of take a little picture if I'm having a good time, or take a video with my friends, because then I can look back on those. And capturing the moment has definitely been something that I've started to do more, and doing it consciously, because moving has taught me that everyone and everything can be taken away from you, and it's not there forever, because the only thing that's constant is change. So we can capture the moment right now, and I love how it is right now, and being able to have those memories and kind of taking and putting everything together, and seeing how happy I've been, and not only the happy but sometimes the hard parts too. It's really important to me to have that, and it's really special to me. It's something that I really have learned to appreciate with the move, so it's definitely changed my view on media in general and capturing the moment.
Hi, it's Nicholas Lisa from West Broward High School. along with my friend Camilo Paz. This is a short documentary we made about one of our good friends, Alonso. It's a story on how he changed from the person he was to the person he is today. This originally was a school assignment, but it got nominated for the Suncoast Student Production Awards and won an All-Florida FSPA. Hope you enjoy.
Shortcuts. Documentary.
All of a sudden, my heart desired him. My heart desired Jesus. I grew up in a Christian household, and I was raised with a good amount of rules and morals that were very deeply encoded inside of me and still are to this day. But I wouldn't say that I followed it much during my teenage years. It was definitely in the beginning of 8th grade when I just stopped caring about everything that my parents invested into me, and I started to live a life away from God. My quote-unquote rebellious stage in high school, I call it rebellious because I rebelled against my parents quite a bit. A lot of the things they would want me to do, I wouldn't do, and my number one priority wasn't even my grades or school. It was more just wanting to be liked on campus, liked by a certain group of guys and by girls in general. So my main priority was, how do I look in the eyes of other people, not how do I look in front of the eyes of God or my loved ones. So I began to hang out with not so God-fearing people, I guess you could say. And I loved it. Genuinely, like it was very fun. I would get invited to a lot of after-school activities. On the weekends, I'd often go out and party with my friends. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. But did I feel good, or did I feel full after experiencing certain memories, or after going out all weekend and having fun with my friends? Not really. Afterwards, I would always have this like empty feeling, knowing that I lied to my parents about where I was, or I did something where I shouldn't have because I just had to lie to my mom on what I was doing, or just being dishonest. So it wasn't a very fulfilling time of my life. Did it feel good in the moment? Yes. Were there afterwards consequences internally? Absolutely. I want to say it was the end of junior year. I went to a summer camp at my church. I attend local church. I still do to this day. And basically what happened was I was in a very low point, not mentally or physically, but spiritually, I guess you could say. My parents and I had a very rough patch throughout all my junior year. Constant arguing, constant problems, bickering. Basically, it was a daily thing, honestly, at that point. And I went to the summer camp. They kind of set me as like maybe you'll learn something good for once. So they set me, and I encountered God there. I would say it was a 5-day camp. So I want to say around the second night, I encountered God. It was more of I feel so far away from you, from God. And from that moment forward, my heart began to just really desire the presence of God. And ultimately, I looked at my life, I judged my decisions that I've been making recently, and suddenly what I was actively doing didn't seem as interesting. So I decided to turn my life for God. I did a lot of things. I came back from that camp, and I stopped doing a lot of the lustful and worldly things that I would actively pursue. I got rejected quite a bit by my quote-unquote friends. They suddenly weren't interested in hanging out with me because quote-unquote I'm religious now, or because I'm a Jesus freak, as people like to say. And it hurt, honestly, because previously to the summer, I thought those people were my friends. But in reality, they really weren't my friends at all. They were just kind of people, they were place markers in my life that were there for just a brief period of time and were only interested in hanging out with me if I did the things that they were doing. Yeah, it really shows you who really are your friends and who's gonna stick with you no matter where you are or what you're actively pursuing in life. It's the summer going into my senior year where I would say I really re-encountered God again, and suddenly instead of desiring so much what the world thought about me, I started to care a lot about what God thought about me. I really wanted to follow what the Bible said, because I, to this day, and then fully believe that Jesus came to this earth and died for us on a cross. And at the end of the day, I feel called. I feel just to follow what Jesus said for us to do. Like I mentioned previously, God actively pursued my heart, and he still does to this day. And because of that, because I encountered him, now all of a sudden I don't desire the things I used to when I was a teenager. I desire other things, which is to please him, because I care a lot about how he views me, and I don't want to let him down because he died on a cross for me. And ultimately, the influence that's had on other people has actually been very interesting. There's a lot of people, and to this day I know many people that still struggle with lust and what others think about them, with partying and drinking and smoking and things of that nature. And talking to other guys specifically who struggle a lot with the perception of what other people think about them or what girls think about them is actually a really common thing. It's really relatable with guys that I've hung around with, older or younger. It's a really great conversation starter. And it's just been so amazing to see how God can use my testimony and the story that I've been able to live out and help others who are in that struggle, who are in that on and off stage with God, where sometimes they really feel it and sometimes they don't. And it's been really amazing to see how God has not only affected me, but has used me to help others who are struggling with things that I used to struggle with. So it's been really cool.